There you go.
I don't know why I was doing that.
You got it. Good. Now let's get our circle just a little bit bigger. He's a big boy. He needs a little more space. Good. So last time when we did a circle, I had all those cones out, and you had to steer in and out of the cones and think about steering and controlling the speed. This time, after we warm up for just a minute to walk, we're going to go and work on our trot and our jog. And we're just going to work on staying in rhythm. So say you're riding him, you're out on the trail, you're in the ring, wherever you are, you want to work on keeping him steady, not going forward fast, right? Okay, that's what I want you to work on while you're riding, your rhythm. We're going to first do posting trot. Okay, now when you're riding your horse, I want you to think of your post is calling the shots. Your post is controlling the rhythm. You're not letting him call the shots on how fast he's going. So every time you post, you make it in rhythm. I can count for you if you want. You can sing a song. One of my gals in there that is feeding, she's been riding with me for 7 years. She told me today a little secret. She's 17 years old and she still sings "Row, row, row your boat" to slow her horse down. So with my little kids, we do that. We sing "Row, row, row your boat" to get into a rhythm. Anything you want to sing, but counting works as well. We're going to just count today. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to work a little bit on speeding up that post to get him to stretch out a little bit, extend his trot, and then slowing down your post, okay? And you're going to see how that affects how fast he's going. Then we're going to work a little bit on sitting the jog, because I know you would prefer to sit probably. Maybe, depending on if he's smooth or not. Okay, good. Good. All right, let's do a few halts first. Let's ask him to whoa. Stronger.
Whoa.
Good. And walk on. Let's do a couple of those till he gets his mind on you. His mind is still on that mare that went down in the field. Right, after the end.
Whoa.
Aha, good. Now you got his mind back on you. Let's do it once or twice more. If he does it once more, that's all we'll need to do. If he walks on a little bit, then let's do it twice more. All right, tell him again.
Whoa.
Perfect. Give him a pat. Good boy. Good. All right, walk on. Good. Now we're just going to get into a working trot. We call it a medium trot. Not too fast, not too slow. Okay, but your post is going to keep the rhythm. So we're going to count, and that's the rhythm to which you're going to post. Okay. You ready? Give him a little squeeze. And trot. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Aha! Okay. So keep going. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Just about every horse that I have that isn't ridden in the ring regularly, even if they're out for the winter and they come back in, they'll do this. They'll go fast, slow, just like they've lost their rhythm. They just need you to remind them of it, okay? So keep doing what you're doing. Every time he slows down, ask him to move forward again. A little half halt if he gets too fast. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Send him on. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's a girl. Little half halt. Okay, now let's get him. Let's go for 2 laps without stopping. All right. Once you feel him suck back just a little bit, give him some leg. I won't let him go too fast. That's a girl. Good. Think about your count. 1, 2. 1, 2. If you feel him slow down any from that, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There you go. Try to catch him before he does. 1 more lap. Squeeze, squeeze. Atta girl. Feel yourself catching? Let's go 1 more lap for good measure. Now, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, now let's sit down and ask him to walk. Very good. Give him a pat. Okay. So now we've done that, I want you to play with your posting a little bit. And what I mean by, you can go ahead and walk on. I want you to get into that nice medium trot again. Just listen to me for just a second before we go. And from there, let's go at least one good lap. I'll tell you when to start. Then we're going to ask him for a little bigger trot. Like you felt a bigger trot already, yeah. But you didn't ask him for it. Yeah. But I want you to ask him for it this time. Okay. And just go 4 or 5 steps. Then back to the medium, okay? So your post is going to change. When you ask him to go a little bigger, you're going to add more energy. When you don't want him to do that any longer, you just want to go back to the medium, slow your post. Just control your post a little bit, okay? Then, after that, we'll go another lap, medium trot. We're going to try to collect him up, slow him up a little bit by slowing your post, okay? And that one's harder because you have to take a little more control, body control. That's a good neat. Okay. You may have to do some half halts, but again, controlling those half halts. If you do a big one, he just stops, right? Small half halts, small ones, okay? So let's just see. We want to have your body affect what he's doing.
So 1 lap of medium and then go into
yeah, and I say that loosely because 1 lap if he's nice and steady. If not, we need to go a little longer. I'll tell you when to go into the next speed, okay? All right, when you're ready, send him on to a medium trot. That's your post, that's your pace.
Is this a good speed?
That's good, right there. Get 1 lap of that, just like that. Okay, now when you ask him for more, you're not going to have to squeeze much or ask a whole lot. Just make your post a little stronger. Okay, make your post a little stronger.
How do I do that?
All right, you make it last a little longer. Make it when you go forward, like you know when you're swinging on a swing, you have to push.
Like farther.
Yeah, go a little bit farther. But you know how when you're swinging on a swing, you have to get your body momentum going, and you have to swing a little harder. Okay, not too much harder, but swing a little harder. You can squeeze a little bit with your thighs and your calves. I wouldn't give him a big kick though. All right, because then he may go too fast. All right, get that trot again so you can get one big lap. Okay, we'll make it a little stronger. Like you're pushing on a swing. There, you feel it? Not too fast. That's all we needed, 4 or 5 steps. Just go to medium again. We're going to practice that again because I want you to control it. That's okay. That's okay, just go to medium. You've got to find that happy medium. Okay, now push just a little bit. Push. But I want you to call the shot. Don't let him just take off on you like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you start him off in the pace that you want him to go, and then ask him for more. That's right. Start right there. Hand down. Relax your hand down. You're gonna just rest it on your thigh. Yeah, there you go. That way he doesn't think it's a crop or something out there asking him to go faster. Okay, now you ask him. Just a couple more steps, a couple of steps, not too much. So control that post. Hand on your thigh. Okay, now ask him to go forward again. There you go, good. Now slow it back down by slowing your post. Not your reins. That's okay, just your post. That's all right, this takes practice. Everybody wants to do that. Everybody wants to go, whoa, first thing. But you can do it with your body too. When you're going down the trail, you don't have to worry too much about it. Don't make it too big, okay? But if you learn how to do it here while you're doing ride lessons, you can use your body and your hand together to get the pace that you want. So you're going down the trail and you got a real slow horse in front of you, but you still want to trot, then you need to be able to control it. Oops. Drop the rope, sorry. All right, go again. Good. Just control your post. That's a good. Good. That time you didn't He didn't go fast when you started, right? That's good. So you started your body off nice and soft. Okay, now ask him for a few steps, stronger post. Aha, good job. Now just slow your post down to medium. Look at that. You feel him respond? Okay, now really slow your post. We're going to try to get him slow. But the minute you pull on the reins, he's just going to stop. So just think post. I've got a rein right here. I can, if he gets too fast, I can go, whoa. Okay? So don't worry about it too much, about using the rein too much. I want you to just think about using your body. Come on, buddy. He's looking at the gate.
Should I pick up?
Mm-hmm. There. Now slow your post. Just slow it. Oh, you went to the, there goes the rein again. That's okay. That's why we're practicing. Good. At least he's listening to it. That's a good thing.
Should I just try to keep it like down here?
Yes.
Just
Keep it down
in the
there.
same spot?
Yeah, because you don't need it when I have this lunge rope.
I think that's good.
Good. Now slow your post. Hand down, hand down. Okay, so you slid your post. Did you feel like you pulled on the rein?
Maybe a little.
Little bit? Okay. Do it one more time this way. Then I need to switch directions, then I'm going to turn you in and let you do some things off of the rope. So we have to go the other way too, just to even out his muscle tone, his workout. Okay, now slow your toes. Okay.
I squeezed my legs.
You did?
I think I did.
Okay. It's really confusing, but you can squeeze your legs to slow your horse down too. Let me explain a little bit. Okay. When you squeeze your legs, that means go, right? He's going to go away from pressure. But when you sit back and do like a half halt and just close your knees, that slows down the motion in your hips and it helps your horse slow down. Okay? If you squeeze the whole leg, like the lower leg and everything, that's going to make him go faster. But sometimes if you just squeeze your knees and sit back a little, that slows the horse down. Because that slows down your balance a little. If that makes sense. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Now let's go the other way. We're going to work on that sitting trot a little bit too. Let's turn him this way. You can use that left rein just to get him out there. Put your left hand on your left rein and just open that left rein out. And walk him.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Good. Horses, it's always a little harder to go to the left because they're used to you leading him from the right. Remember how we had trouble getting him to lunge this direction? That's right. Put your left hand on your left rein.
Should I just keep it there until we get
Until you get out there, that's fine.
Okay.
But do what you were just doing. Look that way. So ask him to go that way with your body. Good. Keep him going. Keep walking. Walking.
Okay.
Walking. 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 There you go. Good. I always say make the hard thing more difficult and the right thing easy. So when he turns the correct way, you give those, you relax the pressure on the reins in your legs. If he turns this way, you ask him, you put the pressure on the reins, put a little pressure on with your legs. I don't want to lunge this way. Good. And I'll tell you what, let's go and send him forward into that medium trot. And that might help him stop thinking about coming in. That's it. There, girl. Good. Not too much cluck. More body. More body. That's very good. Very good. Okay. Now this way, we're going to practice slowing down to a jog, but without coming to a walk. So this is going to be, this is the harder one. Yes, keep going. This is the harder one of the two. Good, so just slow your pose. Okay, that's good. Now add a little leg if he gets too slow. There, there. Good. Now, Taylor, I'm going to have you go into, keep going. You don't have to look at me. I'm going to have you go into a sitting trot, sitting jog. Okay, and what I want you to do, what's that?
I bounce a lot.
You bounce a lot? What I want you to do is look up, okay, sit down into your pocket, and when you feel a bounce, I want you to see if you can feel a little right-left bounce, right-left.
Right, left, right.
Okay, so walk just a second, and I'll show you what it feels like at the walk. When he's walking, you should feel your seat bones go up and down. And what's happening is when his back legs move, his hips move, you can feel an up and down. Okay, so you should feel like a, I'll say it when his leg goes forward, you should feel his right, left, right, left. Okay, you feel something similar in the trot, but it happens a lot faster. Okay, so when you feel that, you're going to sink a little bit into each seat bone. So let's do it at the walk. When you feel his right seat bone come up, your right seat bone come up and your left one go down, I want you to sink into your left foot. When you feel your left seat bone come up and your right one go down, sink in your right stirrup. So you're doing this.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, but not with your shoulders, just with from your seat bone down to your foot, down to your stirrup. Good. Stretching your heel a little bit as you do it. That's it. Bring that stirrup back up to the ball of your foot. It's not stuck too far in there. That's a girl. Okay, how's that? Good. Good. Okay. So sink into your seat bone and your whole leg all the way down to your heel. Whichever one's coming down. Yeah, like that. Just use two hands for now. He doesn't like to lunge this way. That's normal, man. A lot of them don't like to go the other way.
What's the difference? Well, 'cause
they're used to being led on the right. Yeah. On their left. I'm on the right. Yeah, it's longer. They're used to being led from the other side. So this is just a little more foreign to them. They just want to turn into you and come to you. Okay, you feel like you're sinking with them a little bit? Good, good. Okay, good. And you can do it even lighter than that. Right now you probably have to do that just to get the feeling. When he goes into a sitting jog, you're just going to do that with him. It's
so kind of like I'm kind of walking.
Yeah. It ends up, right now it feels like you have to be active and do something, but in the end what we're trying to do is you just absorb the shock from each side, okay? Rather than actually pushing down. You just kind of go with him. Okay, but this is one way to get there. Just kind of rocking with him right now, just feeling that contact with your seat in the saddle. That's it. All right. Now, from here, I tell you what, let's go from a walk and go into a nice slow trot. Or a jog, we call it. Nice and slow. And just stay sitting. And just sink into your seat bones. Stay sitting. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep sinking into your heels, sinking into your seat bones.
I can't stay on it. It like bounces my
He is very bouncy. He is very bouncy. Right, left, 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 right, left. Okay. All right. That is probably about as slow a jog as he's going to have. It doesn't hurt anything to post on him at all. I mean, your goal is riding for fun, right? Yeah. The other thing is with the sitting, the more you ride him, the more you'll be able to relax into that sitting. I have a bouncy horse myself that we use for lessons all the time, and there's a girl who rode her for a long period of time, and she worked and worked and worked on that sitting trot. Because when we went to the state final show for 4-H at the end of the year, that was one of the things that they called for in the classes, sitting trot. And she had to do it on this bouncy, bouncy horse. But she learned how to do it. And you really have to let your lower back and your whole center relax and move with the horse.
Is trotting hard? I mean, not
Cantering.
posting harder
Posting.
than sitting.
Harder to get the rhythm, but I think it just depends on the rider, really. Everybody starts out bouncing, no matter what, because you're trying to hold on to the horse and you have a little tension in your body, and it just results in a bounce. The more you ride, the more you relax, the more you can do sitting trot. Yeah, I think they're both kind of hard. Yeah, but that's okay. You've mastered posting, so that's fine too. Okay.
But it'd be better to know both.
It's good to know both. If you get tired of posting and you're in a long trail and you want to do a little sitting jog, that's a good thing to know. Okay. All right. Let's do one more trot. Let's go back to one hand on the reins. Okay. And let's go ahead and just do a medium trot. I want you to control the pace. Keep it a medium trot for 4 laps. In other words,
Can I post or not?
Yes. Go ahead and post. You control it with your post. Since you're most comfortable with the post, let's do that. Let's control that pace for 4 laps. Without letting him stop and without letting him get fast, okay?
Are her reins too tight? I'm just asking.
She's just turning him right now. I think she's all right. She's had him pretty loose the other direction. So that's perfect right there. That's good. Go ahead and go. Good. Just control the pace with your post. Perfect. I'm trying not to put any pressure on this rope.
Can I like loosen the reins?
That's good right there. Do you see the amount of slack you have in them? That's a good amount of slack right there.
Okay.
What you're doing with your hand is you're stretching your arm out, which is a good thing, okay? If you needed to, since your arm is stretched out, if you needed to slow that horse down, you have all this space to come back and slow him down, and then you would have short reins in the case of emergency, okay? But if you keep your hand forward and you keep that much slack in your reins, that's just right. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and send him away. Good. 4 laps. So really focus on when you feel him slowing down or speeding up, using your body. Okay, 1 lap. Okay, slowing down. Atta girl, good. Could you feel it? I could see it. Nice. Slowing down, slowing down. I bet you he's going to slow down again when he goes past the gate. So be ready. Catch him. And ask him to keep going. That's a girl. Good. One more time past that gate. Leg, leg, leg. That's a good job. Good. Okay, now sit and tell him to walk. Good. Now all the way to a whoa. Perfect. Okay. Good. this off. Get you going around the ring a little bit. Okay, so I want you to use half the ring. So you're going to, from here, you're going to turn left at letter B, cut across, come back down on this end. Okay? Go across.
Am I just going to walk or am I going to?
Just start out in a walk. Until you get, I want to make sure your steering is how you want it. Follow me now.
Can I turn this way or should I go?
You can go either way. Bring your left leg forward a little bit towards the girth. It's going to help turn him. Yep. Do you feel him turn when you did that? Remember, if you move your leg forward, that's going to turn his shoulders. You move it back, it turns his hips. Just let your free arm rest on your thigh. Okay, let's make sure he's still paying attention to you. Tell him whoa one time. Good. All right, walk one. Turn from B to E. This time when you get over to E and you start to get straight on the rail again, let's ask him for a trot. And I want you to just do that medium trot where you control the pace with your body, with your post, all the way around this lap that we've got right here, from B to E. The half ring, not the whole. Here, let your arm rest on your leg. There you go. I know. Yeah, after you turn an E, just when you get straight on the rail. After your turn, put it that way. Good, just slow his pace with your body. Maybe when he goes by the gate, he may want to slow down. So just think a step ahead of him. Whoop, but don't push too much with your body. That's a girl. If he gets too fast for you, Taylor, you know how to half halt now. You know how to sit. You ask him to slow down. All right, turn and look. Good, rest that arm on your thigh. I know. Good, ask him for a little more. Arm on your thigh. Atta girl. Good. Little leg. Whoop. Okay, so he's sensitive to those kicks, so just a squeeze. Start at number 1, just asking. He doesn't need a whole lot of push there. That's okay. It's actually a good thing because he just says yes ma'am when you give him a little kick. Yes ma'am, okay. Pops right into it. Donnie does that too. But if you just give him a squeeze, that's all he needs. Just rest that hand. Keep your post in control. I know it gets tiring, but you're calling the shots with the speed of your post or the strength of your post. That's right. Good. Now sit and ask him to walk. Shoulders over your hips. Give him a pat. Good boy. All right, let's turn around and do it the other direction. Still using half the arena. Good job. I know. Poor thing. Molly still got her number on. Woo!
I was like, no use in taking it off.
All right, whenever you're ready, ask him for that nice medium trot. Just a squeeze. Let your post control the pace. Then turn. That's a girl. Good. Good. Not too fast. Little half halt. Here's that horse running out there. Half halt. Half halt. There. Remember, they're very reactive to their environment. When they hear another horse running, they think, is there a danger that we all need to run from? So just be aware of that. You know, if there's a horse running out in the field, they get a lot more alert and aware. He's watching her. I think so. I know it. Let me go. Good, Taylor. Just keep your weight in your heels. Keep every post the same. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, okay. Did you ask him to slow?
No.
Oh, okay. If you didn't ask him.
So I sat down.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Sorry. I just meant on a when you're trotting around, always keep your weight in your heels. Sorry. Let's trot past that gate one more time for me. Good job. Nice and soft with your squeeze that time. And you got a nice soft response too. Not too, he didn't jerk you forward into a big trot. Little squeeze, little squeeze. He's getting tired too. And just keep weight in your heels. Not to slow down, but just keep weight in your heels. That's a girl.
He looked at it.
He did. He did. Now when you get down here to letter E, sit and let him walk. Good. Give him a big pat. Oh, your legs feel like Jell-O? Do you feel more in control though? Yeah, good. I think, you know, last lesson when we had that circle with the cones, and he took off down to the other end of the ring. He didn't take off, but he just loped down there. I don't think he was feeling the body control that he's feeling tonight. And I think you asked him to go, and when he said, okay, you know, yes ma'am. And he responded by going pretty big. Now you're starting to fine tune that a little bit and know how to ask softly with your leg, and how to steady him softly by just sitting up. You realize if you use too much rein, he just comes all the way to a walk or a stop, which is a good thing. We want that. But we want to be able to, you know, just control your body just enough to steady him up so you keep going forward. All right, just bring him one here in the middle. The other thing you did that I liked, you were able to stick with one hand tonight. Last time we had to go to two hands to really get his focus and attention, but that means that you're coordinating the way you turn every time. So he's figuring that out from you. He's saying, okay, when she turns like that, that means go this way. Yeah. Very good. Now when you dismount, you know, the last couple times we mounted or dismounted, he just got a little tight and tense. Just stand here for a second.
Should I take my feet out?
Yeah, go ahead and take your feet out. And when you do it, just, I'm sorry, buddy. When you do it, just swing your leg over and kind of lay for a second and then slide down. If you slide down too quickly, that could scare a horse, but if you slide down too slowly and hold onto your saddle, that can pull on his back. All right, so just try to slide down without holding that saddle. Does that make sense?
Should I hold the reins or?
Yeah, always hold on to the reins. Always gather your reins up. So that if he, say that you're mid-dismount and he decides to move, you want to be able to still control him right here. Okay? There you go. Just slide down. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Good. And then he seemed pretty relaxed there. I like that.